let's head in.
Here we go.
Guild. I'm going to be doing some Mythic content. First time doing Mythic content.
It's just to your right, Nikki. Because drums are much less effective in the next expansion, I am actually using them up as we go.
You're using what, sorry?
Drums.
Oh, right, yeah, they're nerfed, aren't they?
Yeah, so we'll get our fun out of them now. I don't forget to take a health stone.
Not wrong.
Right. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'll explain tactics for bosses as we go, Nikki.
Okay.
I don't have a target.
Good thing on Mythic 0, there's no timer or anything.
In while we go along then.
I need to target something first. I need a target.
I hate those things, they ignore threat.
What, these little saurid things?
Yeah.
Oh,
Alright, these little purple patches on the floor, try not to stand on them, because if you do it, it raises a raptor that causes problems. Right, this boss, he does an ability where he fears you, so we're going to fight him here. When he does his ability, you just hide around the corner like that. That's all you have to do.
Okay.
If he chases you, run away, but run through the water, so don't run across the purple patches.
I need to get closer.
Right, so hide. And come back out and kill him.
Who?
Right, he's chased. Oh, he's alright, he's on Stefan. He's got a bubble, he's fine.
Alright, it's on Stefan.
I don't worry when it's someone like Stefan, because I know he knows what he's doing.
It's too far away.
Cool.
Rezan was a powerful lure.
I got a cross. I got a longbow I didn't have. Oh yes, I did.
Nice.
Oh no, I didn't.
Well, it's bound to be one of those.
Well, sometimes it says it's a new one, and when you look at it, you've already got it in a non-heroic version or something of it, you know. So it's not really a new one.
I don't have a target.
At the moment, Nikki, because you haven't got much 120 gear, you're going to be a little bit fragile in these dungeons.
That's fine.
So if you
So
die,
don't stand in
Stefan will
shit.
I need to target something first.
Yeah, I never played a spec, so I'm terrible at it.
You need to be mashing buttons like it's going out of fashion in here.
Polymorph.
Bloody witch doctors that screw everyone up in here.
Never known a place so obsessed with putting shit on the ground as this one.
Have you done freehold at all? You literally have a parrot shitting on you.
Oh yes, yes, yeah. You do.
Come
but
and get
I
you,
mean,
Mike. Come and get you.
is that you? Oh
Yeah,
bless.
it was. If that was thirsty, you'd have got all kind of hexed.
The living
Yeah, you guys have looked at him up there.
Next time. You're never safe.
I need to target something first. I need a target.
Mike, can you focus on the pillar at the or the totem at the back?
Yeah, the far distant one.
The one behind the boss, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Or you can pull the boss.
4,
Did I do that?
2, 1.
You sure did.
Oh well, never mind.
I'm out of range.
I thought he was in a until we attacked him. He was in a sort of semi-comatose state.
Get him down. Perfect.
Thank God for Havoc.
Yeah. This boss is nice and easy, just don't stand in shit.
I don't have a target.
He's a real pain if you do it on Tyrannical.
No matter. I can rebuild him. But when you die, back.
I'm going to go right ahead and say that cloak is probably a big upgrade for him, Mike.
I was going to say, I was looking at it because it's got strength on it.
All
I
cloaks do.
saw it and I thought it's
All cloaks have strength, agility, and intellect on them.
yes, they do.
I need a target.
So I'll trade you at the end of the dungeon. Do you want it now?
Might be better to give it to him now, makes it all dramatically increase our health.
Vicky, trade me. I'm the hunter. Next to you.
Yep. Yep.
Got me? I'll trade you.
Yeah, from
Yeah.
266 to 430. That'd be a big upgrade.
Yeah, stick that on.
Thank you.
That'll probably put about 40 grand on your health.
Couldn't interrupt that.
I'm an idiot. I forgot to amp everything up. So I've been trying to
They
get
little
everything
fuckers,
up at
aren't
the same time.
Yeah, they're really annoying.
They know how to do annoying. You are.
But it's probably going to be less hassle just to wipe these out.
I need to get closer.
This is not a planned stream. This is. My girl wondered if I wanted a stream, so. Decided. Why the hell not?
Have you noticed once you do a dungeon with bolstering, you kind of have it in mind that everything does it? So you go into a Mythic 0 and you're still worrying about bolstering.
I need to target something first. I don't have a target.
Just immediately killed one of them.
Oh, bolsterings when they're groups and they
That's what we were just dealing with in Motherload.
in AOE.
It wasn't really a problem at our level, but it's
I don't have a target.
when you get to the higher keys, it's a fucking nightmare. Underrot last night with Mythic 15, that was horrendous with bolstering and fortified. These things shoot fire out, so be careful.
Yeah, I've been caught that more than once.
give you something to do, Steph. You're trying to heal me a bit. Feel a bit bad for you, really. It must be a bit boring in Mythic Zero. As a healer.
I need to get closer.
I can always just leave Burning Rush on.
I need to target something.
Lovely stuff. Oh my. So did Nikki.
Oh no.
What did you? Ah. Where is she? Oh, bless.
Thank you.
Right, this boss. They're going to put pools of blood on the floor. When I shout out, you need to step into one of the pools of blood, because otherwise she will try and drain your life away.
Lovely.
Yeah, she's a bit.
I don't plan on her lasting particularly long.
Oh, just as a group effort.
Right, run over to a pool of blood.
You do not belong here.
I've never been pulled so quick in my life.
My claws will find your heart.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Calm down.
Nice upgrade.
My thanks for
Oh, yeah,
That's
they're
what I
good
was
for you.
thinking.
Oh, epic. Well, they are epic, but I mean-
my hold on the temple.
Epic. Fuck, I timed this wrong.
Oh, Mike.
Keep Stefan on his toes.
You made it harder than I
I definitely will. I just decided to run through it.
your blood.
That was close.
Nikki, you can cheat a little bit in here as well. With that fire, if you ever come back to this dungeon, when you're running up and down those stairs, hit anti-magic shell,
Oh yeah.
and you can completely ignore it.
Mine's
I keep
spiders.
forgetting about that.
Yeah, try not to stand on the spiders, they'll fuck you up.
In all sorts of ways.
Right, this one, when I shout out, you need to run away. Right, run as far away from her as you can.
There's a portal just behind you if you want to use it.
Heal.
Run away. Oh, cheeky life grip.
So I have never done this dungeon. I've never done a mythic dungeon. I wasn't given a chance.
You stepped on a spider.
Ah.
That's what you get when you kill a spider.
Well, I do tell my housemate this. You don't kill a spider.
Never kill a spider. They're coming indoors at the moment, the buggers.
They really are.
Yeah.
I
One
had
of
to go
the
and
girls
buy-
that went. Go on.
This is a very sad admission, but I had to go out and buy the sort of new version of a feather duster.
Oh.
I don't want to know what you get up to.
Now, hello, because there were so many spider webs around the tops of my ceilings, and I thought, oh, I need to get one of those bloody things you knock them down with.
There's those things that you can get that actually grab the spider safely, and you can put them outside.
Oh,
Use a
I
glass.
don't kill them, but they are
Oh no,
just.
no! This is like a humane claw that it just sort of grabs it with fiber optics, and it just holds it there, and then you can just let
I'd
let
pick
go.
them
and-
up.
Yeah, I pick them up as well. I'd rather, especially when it comes to false widows. They're fun.
I mean, you don't
Right,
really
we are
get,
done here.
get lots of them now. So where are we off to?
Well, that's. Is everyone okay to do another dungeon?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You good to carry on, Stefan, or have you had enough? Cool. Let's have a look. I'm just looking at dungeons that drop two-handed weapons. That's probably going to be our best bet. What do you reckon? We can either do Freehold or King's Rest.
I think Freehold's a good one for her.
Oh god.
You get shit on by a giant parrot. And
Yeah, I know. I ran that about 7 times to get to 120.
Oh yes, you did, didn't you, with Andy?
Yeah, I ran it with Andy.
Okay, well, let's do King's Rest instead then. Show you one of the different dungeons. Yeah, King's Rest, good shout. It's nearby. In fact,
Oh, of course it is.
stay where you are, Nikki.
Yeah, okay. So I'm looking through my mounts, see what I got instead of just this.
Jump on.
Raptor. Oh, thank you. Thanks for the lift, but I got it quicker.
Even better.
Thank you for the summon.
Cool, all in.
What are the affixes next week?
I looked them up. They are shite.
Are they?
Tomb of the first troll king. Wish I could be
One moment.
there to greet you. My power has already taken.
It is tyrannical, raging, and explosive.
Fun, fun, fun.
Will
Oh.
my master.
The only one I really despise is explosive.
Yeah, you have to knock those down quickly, don't you?
Tyrannical's fine. If anything, it just slows down your key. Raging, I don't. Whatever.
What is raging?
Explosive.
Remind me what way.
Effectively at 30%, the mob's bloodlust.
All right. And so they do more damage, right?
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
I don't have a target.
I didn't realise that was an intentional pause. Like someone trying to
Oh, not the end.
volleyball those. I think Stefan was trying to dispel. Stefan, is it an issue with your mic or is it your internet connection?
I can't hear
That's
him,
all right.
but I did earlier.
I got the rest with Arcane Torah. Oh, you're not on Discord as much. I was just wondering if it was an issue with your mic or your internet or something. Oh, okay, no worries.
Is it more dildos?
It's always the always the option you don't want.
You can never go wrong with more dildos, as they say.
You'll have a colourful life, didn't you, Mike?
Not really, sadly. I had to smile at that photograph you put in Messenger the other day, you with the mask on and the beanie.
Yeah, that was just me in my office.
I nearly wrote back and sort of said, I thought you'd join the Taliban. Bloody hell.
Hey, that's just my hat.
Or
I think they
beanie.
use reflex vests. They're not really into the whole safety thing.
Yeah, the high vis vest is kind of counter to their mission.
Careful now, boys. I'm only gonna show you this once.
Okay.
Did they upset you, Carl?
A bit. So they took 150k DPS for it. I'll teach you.
I think you broke the damage meter.
That's why like Dev did. It's never me.
You've got to miss that when it's gone, mate.
Yeah, I'm making the most of it now.
A lot of people who have become very dependent on these borrowed power things have got
Yeah,
to be found wanting, I think. I mean, not someone like you. I mean,
I'm enjoying
you
it at
know
the
what I'm
moment.
saying.
The last time I topped meters as a tank was Warlords of Draenor.
Fair enough.
I think Thirsty remembers that when we used to do Hellfire Citadel, I'd consistently get the top of the damage despite being a tank. Just the way the damage scaling was mental in Warlords of Draenor.
Yeah, it was weird.
But tanks did as much damage as DPS, so if you got particularly good with it, you could do quite a lot.
I can remember them
Nice.
in PvP.
Thank you.
There was one time I went into Frost Presence, was in Blood Spec, and I hit top of the DPS all the way through a pug in Hellfire Citadel on Heroic. Shouldn't have happened really, it was a bit crappy.
I'm out of range.
Those really were the good days, though.
They were and they weren't. I mean, Warlords of Draenor had some really, really cool dungeons, and it was where we first got Mythic Dungeons, and it was really, really cool with the raids. But if other than that, it was just generally shite. There was not a lot to do.
Content free, wasn't it?
I just hated being stuck in my garrison on my own.
Yeah, Garrison Simulator.
Yeah, like the world and the leveling were awesome, in my opinion.
Yeah, it was the first one where we got all the cool cutscenes at the end of each zone. It was really impressive. The problem was, when you hit max level, if you weren't doing a dungeon or a raid, there was nothing really to do.
Don't say that, man. Remember the Apex farm?
Yeah, exactly. There was nothing to do.
Exactly.
Fucking Apexis crystals. I was so sick of
I
it.
need to target something
Yeah.
first.
That was my only gripe with Legion, though. Really, was I was so bored of artifact power by the end of it.
Yeah, well, those systems they introduced, I mean, for fuck's sake.
I mean, they didn't even change the abbreviation. It's still AP now.
Yeah.
Has the right power.
I am the target.
I mean, to be fair, I am getting a bit fed up with the old, the whole Zandalar theme and whatever, and pirates and all that sort of stuff. It's worn a bit thin now.
It's kind of run its course on it.
Yeah.
Unless I'm doing stuff like this, I'll log in, I'll do the emissary, and then I'll have to log on to an alt because I'd literally just do laps of the pyramid otherwise.
Too far.
It was the same in Legion, though. We used to just do that to the Dalaran.
Yeah, I'm just chasing down. I got my achievement for getting one of my Megagon helpers to 20, so I got the Snapdragon
nice.
mount.
That's
So-
Najata, you mean?
So that's all I'm doing at the moment, is I'm just chasing down
That's a good idea.
I,
stuff like that, really.
See, I quite enjoy doing PvP every now and then. So I
do,
like
yeah.
doing it on my own. I like just quietly joining a group and going off and death gripping people into horrendous shit and just being a bit of a bastard. So that's what I do when I'm not doing dungeons.
I'm out of range.
Either that or I
There's so
chase really
many
obscure
arcades.
achievements.
So many bad oh shit. I'm entombed.
I must admit,
That's
although I
definitely-
haven't
Oh, you
gone
are
on
pretty
to
old.
Battle of Azeroth,
Wow.
I've actually been doing a bit of going on to the public test realm.
Yeah, I've had a look. I don't want to spoil
Ben.
too much myself.
No.
I have a look at some of the mechanical changes and some of the character creation stuff, but I don't want to ruin too much.
They need to sort out the camera. They've messed with the camera a little bit.
Just install MaxCam. Mike showed me that one. I use it now. It's really good.
Oh, is it good?
Yeah, it's really handy. It's really handy if you're a tank. Another one I've really enjoyed, it's a silly little add-on, is Sexy Maps.
What?
It's called Sexy Maps. So what it does
Oh yes,
is
I've got it.
yeah, so you got the glowing runes around your mini-map.
Well, you can do. You got also. I've just changed my map to a square one instead of a round one, and reorganised the things around it. But
Yeah, I've updated my whole, because I don't use Evil UI or anything like that.
I don't. I use dominoes.
I use the standard UI, but I fuck it all around with Bartender,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
because I like
I
a
can
relatively clean screen.
Me too.
Well, all my abilities and buttons are laid out, because I use a Razer Nugget mouse. So
Yeah.
all my abilities are lined up with buttons on the mouse in the middle of the screen.
Oh right, yeah, yeah,
So
yeah. Yeah,
I'll put a screenshot up or something. They correspond to my mouse.
yeah,
So I've got two sets of 12 buttons.
Thanks, Stefan.
I have a set on the left, and then I have shift set that I use on the right.
Okay.
So left set is like my standard attacks and abilities and stuff. And
Well, I
the right hand
use-
side is my interrupts and grips and stuff.
Right. I use a laptop, and the reason I've got, you know, it's a beast of a thing, but so I've got a 17-inch screen, which isn't that big.
Not the
but
size, it's how you use
also, well, the reason I use it is because I have a repetitive strain injury in my left hand.
it. Right.
So the keyboard smaller. That's
Okay.
why I'm not an absolute key masher. I'm a cross between a clicker and a key masher, because I haven't got the dexterity in my left hand to move it around the keyboard. I just haven't got it.
I used to be a clicker for a long time. Kim still is. And she
Good
tops the meters most of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a mix of a clicker and a button.
Yeah,
button
I
person.
can't do proper hotkeying because certain ones I can, but I just ain't got that dexterity. It's an old rugby injury.
I used to love playing rugby.
Sorry,
I used to love playing rugby.
did you? What position?
You're going back 20 odd years now when I was in school.
Oh right.
He's got the shoulders for it, let's say that.
I'm short and I've got broad shoulders, so if I hit someone, they're moving.
So what? You're a front row, were you, or just a?
Yeah, pretty much.
I think he's probably just the most violent person on the field.
He's gone right up in my.
I'll tell you what,
estimation.
there's only one game that made me truly aggressive, and that was, of all things, hockey.
I love hockey.
I got so aggressive playing hockey, I had to stop playing it.
I'm out of range.
I got less interested in winning and more interested in causing as much damage to other players as possible.
That's fair enough.
Right,
I had to stop playing it
Scar
like
over one of my eyes from hockey.
It is a
not
combat
from me, I
sport.
might add.
No, not from the garage door.
Ah, let it go.
Never.
We've set Thirsty off about it.
I don't know, man. That wasn't cool.
How to
Domestic
discipline your
violence.
wife with a garage door. So that story, for those who don't know, is I accidentally shut the garage door on Kim's head.
Fair enough.
Ouch!
And it's been recontextualised as some sort of massive domestic violence case.
Which suffered more, her head or the garage door?
The poor door.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I bet it's the garage door on that one.
You sound I've got a thick head.
Not
No.
thick, just dense.
Wow.
Ow! Ow!
I don't have a target.
Well, actually, she's got a pretty. She's pretty little, so she's got a pretty little head. So that was quite the target, really, with a garage door.
That was accurate aiming, was it?
It was accurate.
Some extreme dooring going on.
As one does.
No more French onion soups for you.
Hey.
That's all right. I got steak.
Ooh, steak. No,
I got home from work. It's a 25-mile journey. I got home, had a shower. I was like, you know what? I'll go to Tesco's. I want a steak.
Fuck that, 25. What the fuck?
Did you get the ultimate, which is like had a yellow sticky on it? Get it reduced.
Oh no. Nothing but the best steak for me.
Oh no, I mean just get it because it's close to date and they've knocked it down. I went and bought a load of steak that way and packed my freezer with it.
Why not?
Thank you.
Yeah, it's about an hour's drive to get to work and an hour's drive to get home every day.
Where'd you go? Thetford?
Close to Thetford.
Chase?
It's
Yeah, it's Thetford Chase, isn't it?
no, it's Elvedon
Oh,
Forest.
Elvedon, all right, okay.
And I live in the sort of northwest Norfolk.
Down in Market.
Yeah.
Down the market.
Well, we don't actually live in Downham Market.
Nobody does.
We live in the little village on the outskirts.
I can't read,
Hooray,
I can't
I
write.
died!
I can drive a tractor.
Oh, do you know how many times I swear at tractors on my drive to work?
Oh, and sugar beet lorries.
Oh,
don't
yes.
get me started
Got
on
the
that.
factory not too far.
Thank
Oh,
you.
will be. That bloody road's a nightmare.
The amount of
We used
times
to-
I'm driving and I'm like, motherfucker, turn right.
We used to live in Southery, which was on the track to the sugar beet factory. The house used to
Yeah.
shake with the trucks going past. So
Yeah.
glad
Well,
we don't live
it's,
there anymore.
I mean, that's the main. I used to live in Norwich, so the main route to the Midlands, and you had to go down there, and sugar beet lorries all over the place.
Norwich, it is a godless city.
It's
It's
a
a
what?
fine city.
It's a fine city. It's Elia's city. Don't you forget it. Come
I
on,
haven't been
you.
to Norwich for ages.
I love
Because
Norwich.
because where down the market is, it's easier to go to Cambridge.
Yeah.
I like Cambridge. It's a nice
Yeah,
city.
me too.
I must admit, I know
Oh,
what
Cambridge is beautiful.
I know what you mean with the house shaking. Where I live near to a main road, and every time a lorry, a bus, whatever goes past, you can,
You can feel it.
yeah, you can really, really feel it.
Oh shit, still got a hand in the Tortolan's emissary.
I've done them, and also got the the Paragon chest from it. I made about 6.5 grand.
Nice.
Great when that happens.
Yeah, I've actually been because I'm exalted with every faction going back like several expansions now. I'm going back and doing like the more obscure ones.
I've been doing Argus.
Yeah,
I've
I
been
would do
able to
Argus, but I did it on 3 characters when it was live, and I just can't face it anymore.
No, I can understand that. But I just, I get at least 2 to 3 chests a day when I do that, because I just go around and bonk the old elites. But mostly I do it to get the materials.
Yeah,
So the Primal Sargerite and the
oh, the Saga, you mean? Yeah, yeah.
yeah, and the Bloods.
Ow.
Come on, die, you farts.
Golden rule of Mythic Dungeons, Nikki. If there's shit on the floor, run away from it.
I did. I thought it was out of it, but nope. Apparently, I was like right on the edge.
Right, hopefully you get Getaku's cut, which is a good sword from him.
Fingers crossed.
Even now, his master gathers power. Zul will not rest until all the world
No joy.
is in the blood god's grip.
None.
For the sake of Zion,
Okay, we can fit one more in, I reckon, if everyone's okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go on then, let's do freehold. Freehold or motherload, what do you reckon?
What's the best loot table?
Probably Motherload, thinking about it.
Well,
The
that's
weapon from the
closer.
first boss. We'll do Motherload.
Yeah, go and do Mother.
Yeah. Another one I haven't done.
Quicker to get there. Isn't it?
Hush phone. I don't care if you're trying to die. Getting replaced. I'll just wake it.
There's a few upgrades for you so far, Nikki.
Yep.
Oh, your health is going up. That's cool.
Yep, it is.
I think you've only got one green item left now.
Yep. It's one of my trinkets. Oh, not that durability. 101.
What mischief are you guys up to in Teldrassil?
Sorry, say that again.
Raven and Thirsty are in Teldrassil,
What fuckery is
which
afoot?
tells me that there's
They're
fuckery
druids,
afoot.
aren't they?
No,
Some fuckery.
Thirsty's a mage.
I hope you're killing
Oh,
low-level
yeah.
night elves.
Oh, right. Yes, of course they are. Sorry, I wasn't.
Turn around, Mike.
Teldrassil. Huh? Who? Oh, right.
I reckon so.
Teldrassil. Oh, they're doing the. Probably doing the. Kill the boss thing.
I am here.
That costs
horse.
half of World of Warcraft.
I'm phased out.
Black Bear achievement. I got that. Yeah.
Ah,
For the Horde.
yeah.
I would love to do.
I
for
got
the
it
Horde.
when it were easier.
Yeah, we might have to summon you inside the instance because I don't think you've done the quest 1 lock yet.
Nope, not yet. No, I used to be really bad when it was around Kata because basically I was living with people who love to play Alliance.
Dirty.
I know, they tried to make me play Alliance. I did have an Alliance character.
Dirty.
I used it to find out when they were doing for the Alliance so we could do for the Horde. Which I'm not sure if that's any better. Just spying on the Alliance to find and being a spy for the Horde, find out when they're doing it so we could either go on the offense or the defense.
Time to use a different pet, I think.
It was fun because the Alliance always wondered why the Horde were ready.
I'm sure Blizzard have fucked around with tab targeting. I'm sure of it. I'm tab targeting and getting mobs who are out of range.
Sometimes I think it's just shit.
Yeah, well, there's that as well.
I don't have a target.
So you know how I'm trying to get my brother to join Doomhammer?
Right.
I caught him on his old dwarf character.
Yeah,
Go
that's
and
it.
kill
We're
it.
gonna have to.
I think
Go
you
and
should
beat him
hack
up.
his account.
we're trying to get his gold over to a horde. It's stuck on an alliance in another server.
Are you using the neutral auction house? Oh, that won't work, will it?
Nope. No,
Not unless you have a paid transfer.
that's what we're thinking about, but it's his old account, so it's actually got a parental lock on it and he can't transfer.
Can you not just disable that?
No, he needs it permanently disabled. He needs to actually put a ticket in for Blizzard.
Just put a ticket in.
Yeah, I think he has. I'm not sure yet, but still got to wait for Blizzard, and then he's got to pay for the transfer, and then get his gold, and then he can go onto Horde. So I don't know when he's coming back.
How much gold has he got?
700k.
That's alright, you can make that in about a month.
He wants his 700k. He's already got.
I need to target something first.
Mike and I recently spent 5 million each.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
no, I told him about that now.
I've got another
Glorious longbow.
fortune. I've got about. I've got the Mechanome mount, not the Mechanome, Mechagon mount, which is 420,000. I've got the Spider mount I want to get.
Oh, I love the spider. It's my favourite.
I know
mount.
you do. And I've got the mount from what do you call it? Lightforged Doodars.
Oh, the Warframe.
Yeah, that's 500,000 as well.
Yeah, it
so I've
is.
got about 1.25 million to spend on 3 mounts.
Don't forget, they're probably going to add something in for Shadowlands at some stage.
Add something in. What, a
Like-
new mount?
I would imagine a new gold sync mount. They did say that there's not going to be another one with an auction house on it.
No, they've fucked up with that a bit because it caused a lot of problems in the economy. I think that they might have learned a lesson from that.
I don't think it's as big of an impact. The only fuck up they ever made with mounts, weirdly, was putting a repair mount out, because doing that actually hampered a lot of player interaction, because people weren't going back to cities to repair.
Yeah, there's a logic there. I get that.
Ah shit, we should have done pitch invasion.
Let's see if I can get the can.
To the
No,
right
it's
of the
gone.
door, isn't it? Is it locked
Yeah,
out now?
Yeah, it's gone.
It's too far away. I'm out of range.
Mike, you might want to seriously consider that hunter as a new raiding character.
I need to target something.
Oh,
You're-
you say the nicest things, Carl.
Your damage is substantially higher with that hunter. Like, it's
Alright,
really
well,
good.
If you let me on the team, then I will do.
I've
You
got a
ain't got a
two-handed
hunter in the
mace.
team.
That was the item we were trying to get you. Awesome.
What's she got?
The
Mate,
electro
yeah,
arm
two-handed
bludgeon.
mace.
Oh, super duper. Stick that on, girl. That's got to put some serious bullering.
Yeah, just the way I'm watching the way you're playing, Mike. You seem to have more of an affinity for that class.
I do. I've been playing it for 15 years.
There you go.
But I like the challenge of Shaman. But yes, I know what you've got to say. Fuck that. Play Hunter.
Well, you play what you want. I won't tell you.
I know.
I wouldn't dare tell you what to play.
I know you would. I'm only,
Not that kind of guild.
I know. I'm only jesting.
I need to
I thought we were going full meta next expansion.
Full mare, yeah. We're going to kick everyone who isn't a druid.
Somehow I'm still in the guild after that.
Well, make me a raid character, and I'll.
Oh shit, my bad. Pulled.
Oh,
coming.
got friends.
Oh.
Don't run away. You're making pulling them back harder.
I just stood still.
Someone
yeah, I actually
initiated Operation
used-
Brown Trousers there and ran pretty fast.
Sorry.
Some weed came out.
Fear poo.
I'm
Beer poo.
Fear poo.
I've not heard that expression before.
Both squidgy and
I learn
terrifying.
something every time I bloody play this game with you lot.
I used my 110 boost on one of my ults.
What was it?
I used it on my druid.
A druid?
Yeah.
Oh, you'll meet Raven's approval then.
Yeah, Raven has like 4 druids at 120.
I think more than that.
Why?
I actually
Because she
asked
has to have
Raven,
all the druids, all of them.
I said, how many druids have you got, Raven? He said, not enough.
I think she just enjoys the leveling with them or something.
They are good fun.
It's one of those classes. I've got a 110, well, 120 druid. I've just never clicked with them.
No, I struggle. Balance, definitely I can do, but
Balance was the only one I kind of gravitated towards.
I mean, to be fair, I've got 4 druids as well, but 3 of them are sort of like speed spec for grinding dungeons. From shit. Speed level, speed farming.
If you want to farm speed, mate, that's fine. Like, you do what you do, you. Try not to stand in front of this boss where possible. That's like a really shitty cone attack.
I don't have a target.
You always want to kill the alchemist first in these groups, and then the feckless assistant, because they're the ones who put the transmute thing on you. All right, careful where you step on this bit. Nikki, when you go back to the Death Knight order hall, when you put a rune on your weapon, make sure you put Rune of the Fallen Crusader on.
Yep.
It's by far the best one you're going to get.
I think that's the one I've always been using.
Yeah, Rune of the Fallen Crusader is fantastic. There's one that's designed for tanking, and even that is nowhere near as good.
I need to get closer.
Press the wrong button there.
See, when you say whoops, I immediately stop and turn around. I'm like, what have you pulled?
No, I just
Whoops
click
or
the
oh
wrong
shit
button.
always means trouble.
No, it's all right. I'm not Toby. Well,
No, that's when everyone else. Oh shit! Is when everyone's pressed on the fucking portal.
See, Toby's one of those people. He does a lot of damage. He's really, really good at doing damage, but he will stand in fire to do it.
I empathise with that.
If you wanna use Vega Explosive
Has your pet got bloodlust, Mike?
Yeah, and I pressed the button a bit ago. Accident. That's when I said,
Yeah,
oh, shit.
I was just looking at it. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's a ferocity pet, that one. I mean, if I
Anytime
would-
you're in a dungeon and you don't have a someone who can bloodlust, always have that pet.
Yeah, I always bring it with me. But oh,
Again, AWP means what have you done?
That is undead.
stepped in the shite.
Yep, and died.
A river of oil and shit on the floor.
Yep. I went to jump and I jumped in it.
Yeah, this cat is a ferocity, so it has got bloodlust on it. But I usually use my other pet because you get the for higher dungeons because you get a tenacity stamina bonus.
Can you swap pets in a Mythic Plus?
I don't know. I've never done it.
I've never had a hunter
Yes,
in Mythic
you
Plus.
just dismiss it.
Yeah, I know, but some things are disabled in Mythic Plus, so you can't fuck around.
Oh well, I don't know. I'd have to find that out now.
Might be worth googling.
Yeah.
I love that big red button trinket. I'm using it constantly.
I don't have a target.
That's what I'm using. That's what the little rockets flying around everywhere are.
I wondered what it was.
It crits for quite a lot of damage.
Does it stem off your?
Goes off my crit chance.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say. It follows your stats.
I've had it critting for 250,000. Mind you saying that, at the moment I'm getting Twilight Dev to crit for over 1 million.
I'm out of range.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is the sound of jealousy.
I need to target something first.
She's within slapping distance on my mate. If I lean back, I can see the garage door.
And remember a happy time.
Just close my eyes, breathe in, and smile.
But you,
So mean.
hold on a moment. Don't you sit in the same room when you play?
Sure do.
Oh right.
I'm out of
She sits next to me. I'd say she's about 3 feet away.
How much property damage you've done?
Far enough that she can't hit me, but if I lean...
I've got a bottle I can throw.
Yeah, you need to keep one at hand, Kimmy.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to.
You belong.
Mike, you mind your loyalties here?
Yes.
You can butter up Kim or you can anger the GM.
I'll try and pick a path between the two.
Yeah, there we go. Dangerously walk the line.
Mind the gun.
I did not mind the gun.
In fairness, you wouldn't have known about the gun.
No, we didn't tell you about the gun.
I saw it shooting, I just didn't move.
Right, on this bit, I cannot stress enough, there will be some barrels popping into the room. There's one in the middle now. Stand next to it.
I'm out of range.
That's it. Stand next to it. Right, now run away. Excellent. Go to the next barrel. Basically, he's going to try and drop on you, so you need to stay next to the barrel. Because you want him to blow that up.
Well, if you get a target on you, that is.
That's it, you got it.
Yeah, I
Right, one more
tried
barrel
to
over
move.
here.
I did try to
Right,
move.
Stefan's got it. The amount of times I've been doing this with randoms and I've been just losing my mind because people can't
You-
move.
I don't have a target.
Got rid of the little twat.
Alright, cool.
Brilliant.
That was fun.
That was quite pleasant, actually. Had a bit of banter.
Ooh.
Oh, you got. Oh, yes. Nice.
Excellent.
430. Yeah, most excellent. 435 when you've got enough Azurite.
Nikki, do you normally play in tank spec, in blood spec?
Yep.
Do you know what talents are best to take for that?
I have been following a build online. I just don't know if it's good.
Swap over and I'll have a look for you.
Okay.
Let's have a look.
Thanks for coming, though, guys.
Yeah, nice one, guys. Thank you.
Thanks for
Oh,
leading
you're
us,
welcome.
Stefan, and blowing shit up, Mikey.
Thank you
One
for
good turn
buzzing me
deserves
all the time.
another.
It's a good setup. Nearly all of your talents are really good. The only one I'd say would be worth changing is Bone Storm on the
Yep.
last line. Might be worth swapping that over to Red Thirst.
Okay.
So what happens there is if you're doing stuff at 120 and something starts beating the living shit out of you, the more you hit it, the more you can use Vampiric Blood, which keeps you alive.
Yeah, you don't know how many times that saved my ass.
Yeah, so
Especially
Red
when
Thirst
I'm
actually
falling,
reduces
I'm like,
cooldown on
oh
it.
shit, press that. I'm gonna die from
Yeah.
this fall.
Red Thirst is really, really good for that because it will. The other thing is the problem with Bone Storm is you have to save up 100 runic power to make it any good, and it's very rarely worth doing that. So I would just go with Red Thirst. It's such a better, in all ways, it's better. It's the best talent on that line.
Okay.
But other than that, you're pretty much there. Always make sure you hit Blood Boil when you run into a pack.
Oh yeah, I've hit it so many times. I'm usually hitting and it's still on recharge. I've finished dungeons just by hitting Blood Boil.
The way to think of it is a Blood Death Knight has STDs and you need to spread them to as many people as possible.
That's one way to look at it.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Tell Kareth, giver of AIDS.
Oh god.
Charming. The herpes carrier.
Oh dear.
Well, no, it's blood plague, so it literally is a diseased blood.
It is.
Analogy. Right, I think that's it for tonight, guys. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Nikki,
fine.
nice
You're
one on
welcome.
your new gear.
Thank you very
Thank you.
much. We'll have a stretch.
If you want to do some more dungeons, Nikki, we can do some probably in the coming week. We'll try and get you a mythic key next week. We can do a bit higher.
Yeah.
I'll help you as well.
Thank you.
So,
I do need the help at the moment.
What I would say is the pre-patch is coming fairly soon, so you really need to unlock Zandalar.
Yeah.
You're going to need to do that before the pre-patch.
When's that coming?
Within the next couple of weeks, I'd imagine.
40,
Okay.
the pre-patch, yeah.
Yeah,
The
there's
launch Shadowlands is 48 days away, I think.
which means the pre-patch is absolutely imminent.
Yeah, it's going to be before the end of September.
I don't think it'll be tomorrow. I think it's likely to be either the week after or the week after that. It'll be one of those two.
They will tell us.
Yeah, I think they'll announce it like the weekend before.
Yeah. But I just got a suspicion because they put the rec boost on for all of September. It might be at the end of September. That's all. That was my logic, but that's not guaranteed.
No, because even with the scale down, you'll still be able to do everything that you would normally.
Yeah, you would, yeah.
Well, thank you to everyone who came to the stream. Hope you had a good time.
All right, awesome, guys. I'm going to jump off Discord, so have a nice evening.
Yeah,
And,
thanks, Carl.